This is the Offside Talk, where we bring you reaction about things that happen in other club sides, matches played by them and in other leagues, as well as reactions of activities and actions on field during the Premier League matches. On today's edition, I'm going to be looking at a couple of things that make a lot of clubs, a lot of pundits, a lot of officials hating our club, Arsenal. One of them is the recent reaction of Roy Keane towards Mikel Arteta. Roy Keane is always petulant with his words, but I feel if you want to be a good communicator, you should focus on your team, Manchester United. How far are they doing? You should focus on what they are not doing right and what they are doing right, rather than imposing yourself on issues concerning Arsenal. That on the other side is also the words of Bernardo Silva saying only one thing came to play, that if it is Liverpool, they will play, they will face them right in the eyes. And also, that they've won Champions League, that is a childish act. A player of Bernardo Silva's caliber, you wouldn't expect such to come from a player that you call a star. Then what would players like Ronaldo, Messi, Mbappe do? And these are people that have won greater trophies, won the Ballon d'Or, they have won the World Cup, and yet they can allow people to breathe. I mean, look at the act of Haaland. Haaland happened to be a top key player in today's football, but look at the petulant thing he did in using the ball to hit Gabriel Magalhaes, and he ran away like a king. These are little things that shouldn't even come to play. Arsenal decided to defend 10 man against an 11-man team, call it 12-man team, and yet some pundits, rather than hailing and praising the agility and the strength of this Arsenal team, they choose to call it the dark act. Sometimes it is difficult for one to understand how people reason when they are not rational. I always love one Manchester United supporter on YouTube. He's a content creator, but he's always saying the right thing. I think his name is Goldberg, if I'm right. Goldberg will always tell you the right thing. He tells you that, look, this current Arsenal team is monstrous. They are monsters in defending. And sometimes he wishes that this is the way Man United plays. Even recently, he was very adamant that Arsenal were robbed in the match against Manchester City. And so these are the kind of people that I want to listen to, people that are rational, not people that are one-sided because you support, you love one club, you don't see anything good in what they do. It's just like, let's talk about the likes of Roy Keane. What used to transpire between him and Patrick Vieira. He was scared of Patrick Vieira, and the only way he could get out of his wit is by always trying to be very hard on Arsenal player. And there was one player that stood up to his antics there, which was Patrick Vieira. And he is still scared of Patrick Vieira till date because he cannot sit in one room. So sometimes it is difficult to understand these people. And the hallmark of this Offside Talk today has to do with the English FA. Can they come out clean and raise their hands up and say, yes, we are clean in our decision making? Just like we rightly mentioned some few hours ago, that when it came to decision making against Everton, against Nottingham Forest, they were quick, they were swift in their decision making. They deducted points, they didn't waste time, and yet one team has 116 count charges that's gone for years running. And rather than deciding on this issue, they are telling us that in 2025, that decision is going to be taken. If the English FA really want to come out clean and say they are running a vibrant league, devoid of anything that has to do with monopoly and self-centered action, let them look right into the eyes of Man City and take a key decision in the things they are supposed to do to make sure they are asked. Because I don't see any reason why you should hold on to 116 count charges running without taking a decision. That is the way I see it. I want to say categorically clear here once again on Offside Talk that the English FA are cowards. If they are not cowards, let them prove us right that they are not cowards. by coming out clean in their decision making. Until I come your way again, I remain yours sincerely. And this is the Offside Talk. Thank you.